Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss BK, and you're tuned into Out of Line with.
Mrs. 360.
How was your day, Mama?
Woo! It's been quite the day. But
Has
at
it?
least it wasn't as hot because I actually got to go walk around outside for a little bit. So it
Yeah,
was
it was. It
nice.
was a little better today.
How'd your day go?
It was good. My day is always interesting, so it was good.
I always got a lot of interesting things going on with you over there on that
Yes,
part of town.
very.
All
Girl,
right.
I can't make half the stuff up.
No, because look at the area that you're in. You're in that area where there's lots of stuff going on. You're down right by the nitty gritty. Get all the juicy stuff happening down there, all the entertainment, live entertainment.
Girl, live entertainment, girl. I'll be back there.
Uh, so this is gonna be juicy. We got a couple of things that we're gonna talk about, a couple of juicy stuff. Let's see, what are we gonna start out with today?
I I want to hear about that the $1 million baby.
Oh my gosh.
You want to leave that one for later and go. I don't know, but I'm interested in that one.
And what's her name? Tiana Wallace. Yeah.
Wow,
So
yeah,
we're gonna save that one, or we're gonna start off with her. We're gonna do something else first.
we're gonna go with her.
We're gonna go with Tiana. All
Yeah.
right. So Tiana Wallace, the daughter of Biggie Smalls, absolutely ridiculous. Okay, her and her baby daddy. Now, I guess her baby daddy decided, well, he didn't decide to, but he's driving this old fancy black car, windows tinted, got a system up in there, driving through
Doing,
Queens,
chilling.
doing his thing, gets pulled over by the cops, right? First of all, if you know you're riding dirty, you should be in a car that
You know you're gonna get
is,
pulled over in.
don't draw any attention to yourself.
Right.
Why are you drawing attention to yourself? That's the most ridiculous thing ever. So they pull him over, and he's driving under a suspended license. Suspended license, girl.
In New
So,
York.
yeah. He probably thought, well, I'm in Queens. They're not gonna, they ain't gonna pull me over.
So
You're a
then,
black dude in a fancy car with tinted windows. Hello. So I don't know why they were going in and out the car, and all that shit right there. But they find out that he has a suspended license. Why
mhm.
my man decides to jump in back inside the car, take off in
Off.
the car, hit three people, a woman and her baby, and some poor dude. The poor man his legs are messed up. Thank goodness the baby's all right, the woman's all right, and everything. But he takes off after he hits them. He boom, girl, they got it all on video of him hitting these damn people and taking off. So now I guess when they do finally catch him, they arrest him, throw him in jail, blah blah freaking blah. All this because you have a suspended license.
I was just gonna say that. Now
So
you
you
got all these other charges on him.
They said that he probably got like about 17 more charges put up on him from avoiding that one little, what was probably gonna be like a ticket for driving a suspended license.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they give him a bond for $1 million. Of course, his baby mama, Tiana Wallace, Biggie's daughter, decides to bond him out. She done signed her house. Like, let me get my baby daddy out of jail. $1 million. With the charges that you have, dude, you're going to do some time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So instead of saying, I guess he wanted his freedom though, but instead of saying, I'm going to stay in jail, I'm just going to sit here till, they bring me up for, trial or whatever the case may be. Let me go ahead and just sit here. Nope, you get your baby mama to go ahead and bail you out of jail. Out of jail. Now let's see
Where
what these people look like.
1.5 million for birth. Okay, now where they living at? Does she have another house?
So there go Big. So wait. Okay, I was like, stop messing up now. So this is her and that is him, and this is what they decided to do. What's the point? What is the point, really and truly? Why would you even bother?
Right. Wow.
I would have left him in jail. I would just say, obviously, she's not going to lose her money. She's not going to lose her money. She's going to get it back because obviously, unless he decides to run,
Right.
her house is okay.
Well, let's hope and pray he don't run.
So it was a freaking 2021 Durango HRT Hellcat. That's what he was driving.
Mm. Mm. Poor Tink Tink.
There you go.
I can't even read it. My eyes gonna be cross-eyed.
I think he is turning over in his grave, looking at his daughter spend his own little money.
That's sad. That's sad.
I don't know.
Well, let's pray that he does go ahead and keep all his.
She's 29 years old.
She's still young.
She's 29. You know, because you don't hear anything about her really in the news. You don't hear people talking about her
at all.
She opened up a store, I guess, that has just Biggie memorabilia in it, clothes and all that stuff. And she named it Notorious.
Mm-hmm.
So she's making her own money. She's not totally living off of daddy's money. She's making her own money.
Right. Well, that's good that she invested in something.
Right. And then anything does happen because Biggie's estate is worth $160 million.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, yeah, it's worth a lot of
money.
When
he died, it was worth $10 million.
Wow.
And over the years that his mom had it, she raised it up to $160 million.
And that's what's up. That's what's up.
Shit, I was like, man. Go, mom, do your thing.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Isn't that funny though? How like he's worth $160 million right now, even though he's dead. He's worth more dead now, like $160 million.
And that's how it goes. How is
that possible?
That's how it goes. You're worth more being dead than alive, which is sad. It never made no sense to me, but that's how
they went and brought up the whole thing, all the stats of who has this and who has whatever kind of money. So Biggie's estate is $160 million. The mom, his mom she's worth $30 million.
Okay.
And the other person that's helping take care of his estate and all that type of stuff is Faith Evans.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Guess how much she's worth?
How much?
$3 million.
Wow. Is that why Steve? No, let me shut up. Let me be quiet.
$3 million, but I thought she would have been worth a little bit more than that, though.
Well, Faith didn't really. Well, she only got a couple of songs that were really, really the shit. You know what I'm saying?
But aren't those songs still being played though?
Yeah.
So you would think that she would still be making money. Is she still performing?
Yeah, she's still performing too. She's probably not asking for much. I wonder how much she is. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, let's see how much she is. Because she, I don't know. See, you got me interested now.
So what does that mean, that we can perhaps go ahead and book Faith out here for like that much money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let me go and do my research, see how much she wants.
Right. Get Faith Evans out here, perform her like 5 songs that she got her.
Oh, man. I don't know.
As long as she performs Love Like This, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
And she got to bring out Crooklyn Clan to do the remix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she got her a couple of bangers on there. She got a few bangers. She can't do a whole album though. We know that.
No.
So she won't be expensive.
Give her a couple of dollars, give her some other things for her husband.
Right.
We can work a deal out. Give her a few little party bags for her husband and stuff. And, throw a stripper in there too, and we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We're straight.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It really is. But moving on from Tiana, these people.
Uh-oh. Are we frozen? Am I frozen too?
Do you see what is going on with this rapper?
Oh my goodness. Yes. I saw it.
First of all, I want to know how much this virtual artificial rapper, how much did he sign for? Where Capitol signed him, what was the deal?
Wait a minute, hold on, where is it? It was, hold on, damn it. I can't find it now. My page, my shit done refreshed.
Listen, there's a lot of funky shit going on with this internet right now. Let me tell you.
I don't know what's going on, but anyway, yeah, he signed for some money,
but where was the money going though? Who was going to collect the money? If it's an artificial, freaking rapper, like who was going to get the money?
Right. So wouldn't the creator get the money? The creator of the soap, or would it be the person that's talking, or what?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I really don't know, because I
would think that they probably split it, right?
Because I guess it's two people that created this character.
Uh-huh.
But it's one person whose voice is behind it.
Right. So I don't know. I would think they would be splitting proceeds or something. Not proceeds, but they'll be splitting the money. But I don't know. Or somebody, the creator probably get the bigger percentage because he's the creator.
So Effin Mecca is his name, which is, I don't know how the hell they came up with that name, Effin Mecca. That's crazy.
That is. Effin Mecca. Effin Mecca. It's like fucking Mecca.
So he got signed on August 12th and already has 500,000 monthly listeners.
Wow.
And over 10 million followers on TikTok.
Really? What the hell? I need to go see what he's doing. I need to go on and make me an artificial intelligence mystery.
You know what I mean? How the hell is that even like possible that he has 10 million followers on TikTok?
I don't know, but
that many views.
I'm gonna go on and get me a little artificial. So you sit right here with me, right next to me.
I'm so done. I don't know how that. Okay, so they're talking about the backlash that he's getting.
So why?
Who's it? What? Capitol Records? Yeah. Why Capitol Records decided to drop him? So they're saying that it was because racial. It's racial. Like he's portraying a stereotype of Black people. Because I guess in his song he's using the N-word. He's using the N-word in his song, and in his video, he's in a jail cell getting beat up by police because he won't snitch or something like that. So it's all a negative stereotype to Black people. So that's why Capitol Records put out a statement apologizing to the Black community for the whole stereotyping thing.
Right. Wow. Hmm. So somebody went ahead and decided to go on and push this person. I mean, this thing anyway.
But now that I'm looking at it, right, because they were saying before that it was a white person behind the voice.
Right.
After I did a little bit of research, I realized that it's not a white person behind the voice. It's a Black guy behind the voice.
Right.
The creators might be white, but it's literally a Black guy behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So if he did use the N-word, I don't know how racial you would consider that to be.
Right. So my thing is, they must have just, they probably did not see the person at all that's behind the voice, right?
I don't think they did because they're trying to call it blackface.
Right. So no, they couldn't have.
Okay, where is he? Let's
So
see. Okay.
did they have, then they had a meeting with the creator then, right? I don't know. This got me confused.
You would think so.
Yeah.
So let me see. What's his name? Kyle the Hooligan is the voice behind the rapper Effin' Mecca. He has green hair or something like that too. So,
But
why didn't they do the virtual rapper Black too?
right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if you look at that person in the next picture, even though, yeah, it is Pyra. Now, who's that person?
Where?
That's right next to his picture. You see that
This
person?
one?
The one with the green hair next, the whole different picture.
That's Mecca. That's Effin' Mecca.
Wow. See, he looked white there.
Yeah, Effin' Mecca looks totally white. There's nothing about him that looks Black at all.
Right. So that's why I'm saying they must have met with the creator and not the voice behind it. Yeah, okay.
I mean, he does have dreads in his mouth, in his head. He has a grill in his mouth. Like it's yeah. So
Yeah.
this is what he says. He said that he was the voice actor for the world's first AI rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He claiming that Factory News, I guess that's who part of the people are that helped
Put it
create
together.
it.
Mm-hmm.
They were ghosting him. They
Mm.
came to him to do the voice and everything. They had a discussion with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a collaboration with you guys." He said they promised me equity in the company, percentages, all that stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, this about to be some collab, something different for me. So I can do my music and do the AI shit with Effin' Mecca character. So everything was going good. Next thing you know, they just ghosted me. They used my voice, my sound, used my culture, and literally just left me high and dry. I ain't get a dime off nothing. And they got the record deals. All the stuff I wasn't involved in the meetings, none of that shit. So I'm glad they got canceled because that's karma for their ass. Because God don't play with me. I'm going to tell you that right now. So he might be a little salty, I think.
You think?
I think he's a little upset.
Yeah.
Just a touch. Just a little touch that he didn't get none of that money.
Right.
And then he said that what they should do, since they dropped him off of the label, is to give that money. Capitol Records should take that money that they got and give it to the other Black artists that they have.
Mm.
Give a piece of it to every Black artist on the label.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how that works out. I mean, what, you just wake up one day and get a check and say that, oh, I just got a piece of effing Mecca's money?
Right.
I think you still have to give it to the people that created it.
Created it, yeah. Oh, yeah. But he's the fool. He's the fool for not having no contracts or anything, or not even getting into it. They went ahead searching for him. They found him. Everything that they were saying it sounded good to him, and he went with that.
Sure did. It sounded really like it was a good idea to him. I
Yeah,
was taking one look at the little virtual rapper and been like, no,
right.
we're
And
gonna
then,
have to change some things.
so now my thing is, okay, now my thing is, did he know? He had to know that it was going to be a white rapper. So if he knew it was going to be a white rapper, why did he choose that song? You know what I'm saying? So he must have didn't know.
Like, so you just went ahead and put your voice on something without looking to see what it
Right,
was first?
right. That
Like,
part.
that's very irresponsible of you.
It
I
could have
mean,
been
if you say to me, hey, I want to use your voice for something, I'm gonna be like, well, for what?
right,
What exactly? Okay, it's a freaking virtual character. What does this character look like?
right. He was just like, okay, here you go.
I mean, because how could you really be upset? Okay, how many cartoons, kids' cartoons that are out there, any cartoons, period? And then when you find out who was behind the voice, you're like, wow, for real? Are you serious? Like, no way. You don't know. So I kind of look at it that way.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like, you did a voice for a character.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
I get it when you're talking about the racist stuff and all
Right.
that and the stereotypes. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But how can you really be mad about a character?
He can't be met. Yeah, but still, he should have did a little bit more research. You know what I'm saying, on his own to get some type of idea of, what it was going to be. He might have not. He might have not never found out that it was going to be a white person, but still, he probably could have got some type of clue or something. You know what I mean? If he would have done his research a little bit more.
And that's just it. Then that's his fault then.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. He has nobody to. Yeah, he has nobody to blame but himself.
Nobody to blame by yourself. Now, do you think it was a good idea though? It's a good concept that they came out with, trying to get like a virtual rapper?
For me, no, I don't think. My opinion, no, I don't think so.
So you're not with the whole artificial shit.
Nah, I like to see this real shit. I'm that. I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool, but I'm not one of them video game lovers. You know what I mean? I'm not all into all that stuff. I mean, it's neat. I'm not knocking it, but it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? To just deal with that all the damn time. I would like to see it and see how it go. You know, but it ain't for me.
Now,
I'm
do you think it's kind of the same thing as people using holograms on stage?
um mm, hmm that's a hard one. Yeah, no.
Okay, elaborate.
Okay, yeah, because it's damn near the same shit. That it's fake. It's fake. Like, shoo, it's fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what else? I don't know. It's just it's still fake to me. At the end of the day, it's fake. It's just somebody who created something. You know, it's like, now if it was a robot, that'd be different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A rapping robot,
A rapping robot for real.
I could see that. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Because you know why? Because first of all, that's probably gonna be next, girl. They doing the AI, the artificial intelligence. Now they gonna come out with the robot. Watch.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're probably already in the mix of making it or whatever.
Yeah.
because they have robots for everything else. They have, you know, all
trying
these.
to get one out there beatboxing right now and shit.
Yeah, practicing their skills and shit. I mean, because they have freaking
Now that'd
what
be
you call it, all these sex robots and everything now. And so if they can make robots for people to have in relationships, then they damn sure can make robots to go ahead on stage and take over singing and rapping and everything else.
right. Yeah.
And now you sitting there looking at these robots like you don't know if it's flicking a real person or if it's a damn robot. You gotta wait until somebody throws some water on it and it starts going shh to know that it ain't fucking real.
Yeah. But like I
I'm
said,
not really mad that they did an artificial rapper. I'm not.
Me neither. It's just not. It's not for me. You know, it's not for me.
I just don't like the portrayal, the way they portrayed it.
Yeah.
You know, I do agree. Like, if you're gonna do that, why couldn't you have done something that was more positive with it instead of having him being beat up in jail?
Right. Exactly. Especially just because everything that's going on right now. So you just want. It's like you want to throw some more dirt, some more fuel to the fire.
Maybe they thought that because they didn't make him black, that it would have been okay for them to have police beating him up and it wouldn't be a big problem.
First of all, it should be a big problem when they just showed that the police beat up this dude the other day.
Wait, which one are we talking about? Those poor guys? That guy that got beat up in the, where was it at? It was like, what, 4 cops beating his ass up?
Slamming his face on the ground and shit.
And they were just taking them just, whoa.
Yeah.
Where was that at again?
Oh, man. I can't remember. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Oh. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
No, I was trying to get the information. I can't even get it.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick because I do remember it.
Yes, it was a few days ago. Hold on, let me see if I can. It was a few days ago.
Okay, I think I got it. It's Arkansas?
Yeah, that's where it was. Was that's what they said?
Let me see here.
No, you better look at the dates.
Right. Yep, that's it. Police beating up man during arrest in Arkansas caught on tape.
Yeah, that shit was bad. Was punching him, kneeing him, was doing everything.
Everything. Every single thing you can think about, they were doing to him.
Yeah. Hey, they say
shit. Let me go ahead and stick in
the video. So sad. It was 27-year-old. And they
right there. Look at that shit.
Look at that. Slamming his face on the cement.
Like unnecessary.
You know, the thing is they're saying, well, we necessarily didn't see what happened. Okay, but they still beating his ass.
Like ridiculously beating his ass. Like, unless you are the Incredible Hulk, you can't fight them 3 dudes.
Right.
Yeah, okay. How are you charged for resisting arrest? Where was he resisting?
Right.
Wow.
They're on paid leave. Girl, ain't that some shit?
Reprehensible conduct which the suspect is deemed to manufacture. The response was it's not consistent with the
Exactly.
that they receive the certified officers from its own personal training academy. That would be investigated by the state police.
That was crazy.
How the hell?
Still
How the
happening.
hell?
Still happening today. So sad. These police officers should be accounted for, and they
But
shouldn't.
they have him for resisting arrest? How?
Okay, even if he was resisting arrest before they got him on the ground, he stopped. He's not doing that anymore. Why you didn't just handcuff him then?
Throw him in the car. Let's get it done. Let's get him down to the police station.
Right. No. That was like a good minutes?
Just
Beating
a
his
beating.
ass. And that's a long time too. A motherfucker may think that's not a long time, but when you
2 minutes is a long time. Shit. Look at poor George Floyd. 2 minutes is a damn long time.
Yeah.
He lost his life in 2 minutes.
Right. That's sad. That's
I
sad.
mean,
And I still don't understand why they are on paid leave.
right. There's how, but this just seems to be the routine with these cops, though. It's that when they get caught doing something, they're like, oh, okay, go home, go sit in the corner. But we're still going to give you some candy while you're in the corner.
Right.
Like, what do you mean? Why is that even allowed? Why? No, you really want to make them suffer? Don't pay them.
Yeah, that my thing is they ought to be making examples of them. Just like they say they make examples to criminals, they're criminals themselves. They should be made examples as well and not get paid till this is all over and done with.
Right. Don't pay them for diddly squat. Why? Why are you paying these people for paid leave after they just brutally beat the living daylights out of that man?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to say one thing, though. When I first seen it, because when you first see the video of him getting his ass beat, you couldn't really tell what race he was. So I was happy to see that it was not another black man being beat.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised his face didn't look worse than what it did.
Yes, because they were slamming his poor face on that damn pavement. It was like, oh my God, and kicking and punching him and kneeing him.
Right. It's like, what did y'all go through? Did you notice that when they noticed that somebody was taping them on camera, they started yelling at the person that was videotaping it? And it was like, no.
And it's quite funny that today they were talking about people starting to film, how that's against the law now, because they passed that little law now. And then not only that you can't film,
I've seen that.
Yeah, if you start filming, you got to get permission to film. What?
Oh, I seen it. You got to be 8 feet away.
Yeah.
8 feet away? I'm going to be up there on my phone zooming in. Zoom, zooming all the way into you since I got to be 8 feet away.
Yep, that part. That shit is crazy.
Like, and that to me, them doing that is just showing me that you are for the cops. You're not really for the people.
Nope.
You put that out there so the cops are protected. None of the people are protected, because if you gave a fuck about the people, you wouldn't go ahead and put a bill like that in there.
Exactly.
So let me get this straight. I can't, no matter what I'm going through, because you want me to live off the government, right? That's what you want me to do. You want me to live off the government and have you guys tell me who can live in my house, do all this type of stuff, not have any babies. You're going to tell me I can't get rid of my babies. I have to have this baby, which means that you're going to take care of me. Because if I'm broke and I'm poor and I can't, I'm going to be living off the government with my food stamps and my fucking Section 8 and everything else, paying $69 a month for my house.
Utilities included.
Yes, exactly. get about $700 in food stamps. You'd rather me do all of that than get rid of a fucking baby.
And access.
That too.
Insurance.
Got all free insurance. Yep, that too. And then you're going to tell me I can't record it. I can't do it. So basically, where are we living? What kind of world is this?
And we're not free.
No part of that sounds free when you're telling me every single thing to do with my body.
My body.
Like, my God.
Yeah, it's true.
Pretty soon you're going to want to put a camera in my house.
Right. And if you go to another state where it's legal, it's a crime for you. Yes.
Wait, hold that. Run that by me again.
If you go to another state and have an abortion, just to have your abortion, it's a crime on you.
Yeah, right.
Ain't that crazy?
Lie. So, I go to a state where it's legal for me to have it. I'm breaking the law.
You're breaking the
In
law.
my state?
In your state, for going to another state to have your to have an abortion.
How they gonna know?
That part. But medical records.
Right. If you go to the doctors and they have records, you take a pregnancy test and then they come and check on you in 10 months and they're like, hey, what happened to that baby you were pregnant with? Well, what had happened was it was a false result. I would say it's a false pregnancy test,
We done gave you 4 tests.
Well, this was the medication I was on. It was giving false positives. I don't know. I'm gonna come up with something, but damn.
What's that thing where the women who want to have a baby?
Menopause?
The women that want to have a baby so bad that they go through the symptoms and everything.
Oh, that thing. I've actually met somebody like that.
Yeah, really?
And her stomach was huge. Like literally, she looked like she was about 6.5, 7 months pregnant.
Wow.
Because, girl, sometimes like most people, when you get to like 6 months, that's when the shit just popped right out.
Right.
Boom. Girl, her stomach was huge. It was big as hell. And we were there buying all types of baby stuff for her. Little cute little booties, all like the cribs and everything, diapers, all that stuff. Everything. The whole time she was not even pregnant.
That's some wild shit.
Come to find out, my auntie told me the story, girl. Come to find out afterwards, I was like, wait a minute, say what? Because I was like, yeah, so, how's the baby? Like, shit, when did she have it? She didn't have no baby. I was like, wait, what you mean? Oh my gosh, what happened? No, she was never pregnant. Yeah, she was. I seen it.
Right.
Belly and everything. They're like, nope. The doctor said she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she just wanted to have a baby so goddamn bad that she really made herself believe it, and her body freaking went through the emotion.
Yeah. Because your mind, that's why they say, like, a person doesn't use all of their brain. They only use a little bit. What is it, like 13% of it? So your mind, that's why they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, because your mind, you can make your mind think something so strong, and next thing you know what? Maybe I should start thinking that I'm thick, huh?
Well, here's my thing that I'm gonna need them to tell me how to tap in.
Right, because I need to
tell me how to tap into the rest of that stuff. I need to learn how to tap into the rest of that, the rest of my mind. Because if your mind can make your whole body think that you're pregnant, what else can it do?
Right. Well, I know meditation is one. You got to meditate.
To meditate to make your mind stronger.
You got to meditate in order to start touching them little things you got up in there. You got to meditate first, Start meditating and shit. You never know what can happen when you start getting in tune with yourself. That's interesting.
I don't know, but that shit is weird as hell to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely need help. You
Oh, hell
definitely need help.
yeah.
If you go ahead and do something like that. It's like, lady, let's talk about it. Let's talk about why you wanted to be pregnant so bad, and then gonna blame this poor man. Have this man think that you're about to have his baby and shit, and meanwhile there ain't nothing up in the damn stomach but fat.
Air.
Shit, full of air. Full of motherfucking air. Ain't not a goddamn other thing in there. Ain't no living organs, no nothing. Quietest baby you ever had, never kicked nothing. Didn't move around.
I was just gonna say, but damn, wouldn't you? Or maybe in their mind it did move around, huh? Maybe when they had gas.
Did you feel that? Did you feel it?
She,
Right here.
she didn't know that she was having gas.
Shit. That was the type of gas to blow some motherfucker away.
That's crazy though. That's That's another one that'll make you go,
For real, but on that subject though, I do like the fact that they are having men take DNA tests first before they put their name on the birth certificate.
Oh, that's good. They should have been doing that.
You know what I mean?
They should have been doing that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I don't know exactly when it goes into effect in Arizona, because I heard that's been happening in other states.
That's what's up. So that means
yes.
So are they taking the DNA as soon as the lady has her baby in the hospital before they go?
Yeah.
Home? Oh well, shit! It's probably gonna be a lot of fights up at the hospital.
But you know the good thing though is that the hospital's got some security.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to come over here and stand next to me when I open this envelope.
Matter of fact, can you order somebody else to come over here too, just in case?
Right.
Shit.
We're gonna need backup.
For real. Just in case, he slide by you. Can you get somebody else there to, got your back? Because, girl, no. Man. You know how many, I wish they had this shit a long time ago. Because how many men wouldn't have been on child support and poor little money would have stayed in their pocket. Because, these women are trifling.
Yes, they'll blame a baby real quick on you. What they say, mommy's baby, daddy's maybe.
I was just about to say the same thing. About the exact same damn thing. But that is such a true statement. I mean, you can't really, unless your chick gets switched in the hospital while you're sleeping, and the baby in the damn nursery and they switch it. But we know where it came out of. It definitely came out of that yang right there.
Yep.
But we're just not sure where the juice came from.
That
we
part.
don't know whose thing went up in
there. Where's the connection?
Right. This is why Maury's been around for so long. And it's always, I didn't sleep with no one else but him. It can't be anybody else's.
I know you're the daddy.
It can only be you. I swear there was no one else.
I know who my baby daddy is.
Thank goodness. Girl, I did my ancestry DNA, right? So I seen the results of different aunties and uncles. They popped up. I was like, okay, mommy, you weren't lying. I was like, these people really are my family. My daddy is my daddy. Okay. Awesome.
That part. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm glad because it's time for somebody to be looking out for these men because there are some good men out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad that they got to go through this whole bullshit with child support and anybody can put a child on a man and not be the father, and then they're hitting his pockets for child support, and you don't even know this person is the father or not, So
it'll save the trouble from a lot of people. Like maybe some of these females will think twice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But then it goes back to the exact same thing because if the heifer ain't sure who the daddy is, And if she knows that the baby's going to be tested when she gives birth at the hospital, she might not want to have the baby. Now we're going through the exact same thing, full circle again. She got to get rid of the baby because just in case, I'm not sure. When we get to the hospital, they're going to not going to be stuck with this damn baby. And as soon as my dude find out it ain't his, so they're going to try to get rid of the baby before. Now what's going to happen? They can't get rid of the baby. If they go to another state and come back without the damn baby, they going to jail?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that now.
When did that come out with the
I thought I heard it. I thought I heard it when they first was talking about having the abortion legal. I mean illegal. Because they were talking about how some people were going to California because it was still legal, and I don't know if it still is, but I know it was still legal in California at that time. You know, it was just Arizona at the point, and a few other states, but California was still legal, and some people were going over there, and they were saying if you think you're gonna be slick and go to the next state that's legal, it's gonna be a crime. So that's what I was trying to figure out myself. Okay, I know it's public record, but at the same time, I mean, it's not public record because that's your medical records. That's the HIPAA law. It's supposed to be personal. So how will they find out? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a hit or miss. Either you're looking at our records or you're not.
It's funny because I remember watching one of those cold case files, and they ended up catching her like 20-something years later. 20-something years later, because she had a child. This woman had a child. She had a few of them, but this one in particular just disappeared one day. The baby was going to school. Then all of a sudden, the baby wasn't going to school. Teachers didn't report it. Nobody asked, what happened to the baby? What happened to the baby? Nobody asked any questions. The kid just disappeared off the face of the freaking earth. And this woman stayed living in the exact same apartment for decades. Freaking decades. And then when the other sister and brother got older, they're like, hey, didn't we have a sister? And it was like, yeah, we do remember that Mama was flicking our sister one time. And then it came out that she beat the girl to death, took her body, put it in the trunk, and then put it in, I think it was the hall closet. In the hall closet, and she put like a whole bunch of stuff inside of there to like mask the smell. And then she put a dresser in front of the door so nobody could get into that closet, right? And then when you looked at the door, because they had pictures and everything of it, there was nothing but a whole bunch of like incense sticks going all throughout the cracks of the door and stuff that she was helping try to use to mask the smell. So it was about like 2 decades later, they went back to that same apartment because she was still living there. The woman was still living there.
Wow.
When they searched the house, pulled the dresser away from the closet door, they found a whole bunch of stuff piled on top of her, including the little girl's like clothes and shoes and personal items of the little girl were piled on top of this dead fucking on the trunk where the dead body was.
Wow.
They opened up the trunk and there was the little skeleton remains of the little girl.
Sad.
So these things will happen. If you think that you can go ahead and be pregnant, go somewhere else, and maybe nobody will remember, it might not happen like this, but sooner or later, it's going to come back to you.
Come back, yeah.
Somebody's going to be like, yo, that girl was pregnant. They either, because now these days, because there's so many bad things going on with kids, somebody's going to call the police. Somebody's going to call somebody and say, that girl over there was pregnant and we haven't seen her baby.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe some nosy motherfucker at the hospital is going to say, this young lady came in here and did a test. We gave her prenatals and everything, and she never came back for a checkup. She never da-da-da-da-da. Then they go searching for you. I think that law is going to cause a lot more deaths than saving people.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really crazy. That's why I'm like, I'm going to have to go do some more research on it and see. Because first of all, okay, you can't tell me I can't go to another state and do what the hell I want to do at that state. You know what I mean?
No, because we're taking it back into the day. We're like reversing everything. You're reversing everything where we no longer have freedom to do diddly squat. Because if you're making abortion illegal, we might as well go back to days where people are going to be doing things in their basement hangers and dropping down steps and trying to, purposely have a miscarriage and stuff. And
That's why Shaquita gonna have her. She gonna 1-800 call Shaquita.
oh Lord, she gonna be giving discounts.
Girl,
Get your nails done and an abortion at the same time.
it'll be sad. It's sad. It really is. It's sad. It's just like that one girl not too long ago. I think it was last month or even a few weeks ago that she had her baby and she dropped the baby at somebody's house. She just rang the doorbell and ran.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, had the baby there. They found out who it was too, but they had the baby. Just abandoned the baby there.
Well, they do have safe havens, right? They can either drop the baby off at the
No
hospital.
questions, no ask.
Right.
I think it's from newborn to 30 days. I think it's newborn to a month.
Oh, really? There's an age limit?
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
you mean I can't change my mind when the little runt is 3 and be like, okay, I'm done?
Oh hell no! That means put up for adoption. That's what that's called. No, the safe havens are for newborns to 30 days, I believe.
Wow, okay. You do remember back in the day, though, that I don't want to say it was a trend, but it seemed to be happening a lot where people were finding a lot of babies in garbage bags in the dumpster.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Do we really want to go back to that? Do we really want to go back to that day? Because that's the option that you're giving these, especially these little younger girls.
Right.
They're not going to want to know what to do. Like, frick.
Yeah, and I'm hoping and I'm praying. I'm really hoping and praying mostly that we don't see those things. It's sad, but I'm praying that we don't.
What choice are they going to have? I mean, okay, if you're younger, say you're 16 or 15 or something like that, and you're pregnant, and you go out of state and have a baby, and you don't come back, are they going to put a warrant out for you and still charge you for whatever they're going to charge you for having an abortion? Like,
I don't know, but that's a good question. That's why I say I'm gonna have to do more research on that, because that's true. Like, okay, are you really gonna pay for all these people to come back? Because you're gonna have to extradite them. So are you really gonna pay for all of them to come back to do this little time, or what's gonna happen?
And then I want to know what the charge is going to be. What exactly are you going to end up charging these young women with for
what you're doing with your own body?
Is it going to be murder or a manslaughter? What is it going to be?
I don't know, but that's going to be interesting.
I mean, you're forcing somebody to have a child. You're forcing someone to have a child. I mean, you can sit there all day and say, oh, you should use protection. You should do this. You should do that. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes one slips by or whatever, It doesn't always work. And even though that's the case, like, why are you forcing me to?
Right.
Do we not have the rights anymore?
Girl, it seems like they're trying to take all the rights away. Like, you would not do nothing but go to work and pay bills.
That's it. We own you. Pay them taxes too. Don't forget them taxes.
Don't forget about that, because shit, we'll come get you too if you don't pay for
right,
that.
Because it seems like now you sneeze too hard, everything gonna get you thrown in fucking jail. Everything will get you thrown in jail.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if somebody tells me that I have to have a baby. Could you imagine?
Girl.
So you're telling me that you would rather pay me every month this government money, all this stuff that welfare gives you. You'd rather do that every month for how many freaking years than allow me to go have an abortion? That's what you're saying to me?
That's what they're saying. With no problem, girl. That's what they want, because they want to be all up in your business, girl.
And meanwhile, I still got to sneak my baby daddy in and out the damn house.
Yes. If you want us to keep paying your bills and taking care of you, yes. And we better not see no shaving cream or no cologne up in there, medicine cabinets, because we searching.
Now, wait, hold up a minute here, okay? How do y'all think people getting pregnant? There's a man got to be around somewhere. Shoot.
That part.
He's got to be around somewhere. So you just want me to kick him out the house after we do the do?
Yeah. Basically.
Even though y'all making him take a DNA test at the hospital?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But he
No,
can't
you
live.
are a hot mess, girl. I
Hey,
can't.
look. Hey, I know he your baby daddy, but he can't live with you.
We know you got him on child support and everything, but no.
Can't
Not
live.
that you got him on child support, but the state is making him pay.
Yep. Sad too, because it's gonna make his life hell. Because now he got to take this. He got to pay child support. Plus, he got to take care of himself and his bills and all. It's sad. It's really sad. It's
Because he
sad.
got to pack up his stuff every time they're doing an inspection in the house.
Yeah, and then you want to add interest on top of that. Who's the interest going to? Is the interest still going to the child, or are you taking the interest?
I agree with you. I'm very interested in it, and I want to look it up some more to see what other states are doing.
Yeah.
Or is it just Arizona that's on this BS?
Yeah, I think we should, and I think we should continue this next week. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, it is a hot topic. And then there's people that they want to know, they don't know, and it's like me. I want to know. I want to get further into this and see.
Right. I really want to know what they're doing because I'm not planning on having any kids, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people out there that are planning to, and you would like to know what the hell's going on with you in the state that you're living in first before you go ahead and do something, get all caught up and wrapped up inside of it.
Talking about, oh, I didn't know.
Because as we can see, the state of Arizona is really fucked up when it comes to the laws out here.
They'll slide a law in a minute. You wake up tomorrow morning, there's a new law. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Oh yeah, they put that at 3:15 a.m. this morning. You didn't know? Nah.
I was like, how long was I asleep for? Because I swear, like, damn.
Yeah.
What I'm also interested in, which we'll talk about again too next week, is who was it? One of these politicians or whatever, one of the higher ups in Arizona. Her husband got a DUI charge, girl.
Oh no! Please do not tell me it's on Ricky. What's her name? Carrie Lake's husband. Is that her name, Carrie Lake? It ain't her. It ain't her, huh?
No, it's not Carrie Lake. It's frick. Man. I wish I could remember her name. She's one of the higher ups though out here.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna go on and talk.
Her husband got caught. Got a DUI, girl. Got himself a DUI.
Let's see how that's gonna go on and affect her politics.
Let's just see if she's gonna be able to get him out of it because he's married to her. Let's see if he's gonna have to have a breathalyzer in his car and all the rest of the stuff like us regular people have to.
Right, that part.
Or is he gonna get special treatment? Are they gonna drop it? Are they gonna
come in? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So next week's. Oh man, next week is gonna be very hot and interesting.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure that I get the information for the DUI thingamajig.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and get the research on seeing if it's a crime to have an abortion crossing state lines.
Yes, because these poor little girls.
Yeah.
Not even just the little girls, these poor females, period.
Yeah.
Females period are going to have a hard time with this. So we're definitely going to go ahead and hit that subject real hard. We'll probably just stay on that one subject next week and just talk about it for the most part. Because it's a broad area. We have all these different states that we don't know everybody's doing the same thing.
Right, exactly. So yeah, we're definitely gonna tap in on that. And you make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock to Out of Line with your girl Miss BK.
And Mrs. 360.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Deuce.